Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a timeless reading called a radical reading. What makes it radical? Well, I've got a variety of cards here, which there's a UFO deck in there. I've got some numbers, so we're going to use numerology. I've got some charms. We're going to use some charms. I've got some runes. We're going to use some runes. And I have a very rude talking nose that's going to have some insights. So that's radical. What makes it radical? Because it's such a large variety of divination tools all wrapped up into one big, amazing, and radical reading. This could go all over the place. We don't know where this could go. Sit down and get ready. You might even want to grab a journal and a pen and take some notes. Because if you've never had a radical reading and this is your first, you're in for a journey of your lifetime. And it begins now. So, this is the UFO card. Whoa, somebody's growing some illegal substance or illegal in some states now. Or maybe this is just a greenery. But nonetheless, we've got some plants and some pots. And it looks like he's pretty focused on the plants that are growing because they're like, pick me, pick me. Nonetheless, this is probably most likely the Seven of Cups card, I'm thinking. They're not really well labeled in the UFO deck, but the Seven of Cups means there's a decision to be made. Do I start that new project or not? And if I do, how do I start? You know, there's a little bit of confusion around that card. Your next card is the Knight of Wands, who's totally not interested in this decision at all. So why? Because he's not looking at it. He's looking away. And so what he's looking at is here. So we don't know what he is so interested in, but he's fired up. The Knight is fired up. It can be messages from spirit. It can be a person. We don't know till we pull the next card. And that next card is, oh my God, none other than the Nine of Pentacles. So now we have some news here because the choice here is an emotional choice about a financial situation. But he is interested in having financial independence or making not just a little bit of money, a crap load of money, because she is the wealthiest woman of the tarot. And she makes very good decisions, mind you, because she's got everything all lined up here. All of her ducks are always in a row. She's got buckets of where her money goes. She knows where every dime is. She's very frugal, and he is interested in her. Oh my. This is the Six of Cups. This talks about the past. Look, there's an offer. Somebody's making an offer. Oh, now where do we see all these cups? Back here. Well, they're pots, but they're still cups. They represent cups. A lot of cups, a lot of cups. Here they're kind of all over the place. Here they're all rolled up. So, do you know what? While you're making your decision, Spirit could be giving you a message on how to make a lot of money, but you've got to accept the offer. The offer's coming in, and she's just standing there looking at him. No, get your hand out there. Grab that cup. Fast. Grab the cup, sign the dotted X, and get on your way to being wealthy, right? There is definitely some new opportunity. Now, a few of you maybe have to move to another location because you see where the houses are way back there. You might not be quite prepared for it, or you might be over-prepared because they're dressed like it's a winter snow day, and yet everything's blooming, and so this is a little interesting. Why are they dressed for winter? So nonetheless, you're going to have this offer coming in. Now, your Oracle card indicates Camel Boy. Don't ride any camels. This is small steps in asking for help. Oh, isn't that interesting? Because this is what she does. She doesn't mind. The Nine of Pentacles does not mind taking small steps. And children take small steps. So, this is very interesting that you have to be willing to ask for help. She's not one to do it, and neither is the Knight. They like doing things by themselves. She's like, I can do this by myself, but in order to be successful, I'm so happy it came next to this card, because working together or asking for help or getting someone who has more experience is the way to move forward. What number do you have? So I just reach in and I pull out a number, and we have the number 7. And number 7 is all about success. And it's using your mental thinking mind versus it's using your thinking mind over your intuitive abilities. So 7 talks about also doing this alone. So it's interesting that this is kind of, doing it alone, and 7 wants to do it alone. But this card says you got to ask for steps or for help. But the 7s, they like to kind of do things alone, but they're very intelligent. So this means that you have the intelligence to go forward and begin this project of building wealth for yourself. We got charms in here. This is continuing look at this. Wow. We've got a butterfly for transformation. However, we've got a warning here with the web, and we've got movement with the horse. So messages, this can be messages and movement, because we can either travel with horses, or it can be like the Lenormand system, and it can be messages coming in. And this is transformation, but there's a little bit of a web of stuck. You're a little bit stuck now, okay? So your charm reading is that you're only stuck for a while, and then you're going to break free with the butterfly and take off with the horse and get movement and a lot more freedom. Sometimes if this pertains to finances, you are going to break free from a stuck position of not being able to move forward, and you're going to transform and move in a really good direction. If this is about relationships, this is like somebody's towering above somebody else. So it might be uneven, it might be unequal, and you need to have some equality in it. And this would be a feeling of stuck in the relationship. And the 2 movement cards would be, and this is a movement card, that maybe you're moving away from a relationship. And then radical reading continues with a rune. You just kind of want to go into the rune thing, and here you go. Whoa, that's being stuck. That's Isa, or ice, frozen, stuck, frozen Isa, stuck in the web, and it's right next to the web. Big stuck, you guys, big stuck. But you know what? Don't worry if you're in a big stuck, because you're not going to be stuck for long. Thank goodness these 2 other charms here are bailing you out. They are bailing you out. And last of all, let's ask the nose if you're going to be successful at the end of this reading. Now remember, this is kind of a snotty nose, all right? He's kind of rude. So I'm just going to warn you up ahead of time. Are the people watching this going to be successful?
I think so.
Whoa, the nose was good to you there. I think that nose is better than a magic 8-ball, but sometimes it gets a little rude. It can be a little rude at times. So that's your radical reading, and it's timeless, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want more of these type of radical readings, please leave a comment, and I will for sure take heart of that.